Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Last episode, we talked to Sebastian and his little sister that is sick, and we also went ahead and went to the astronomy class. You know, there's some main class there, and then we also did some side quests where we took on the spider boss, which was not too difficult. And then we're gonna continue on and talk to Natty up in here since she has something to tell us, and or she's maybe on a secret mission that she needs help with us. Yeah, man, let's go ahead and talk to a holler Natty, shall we? Yeah, Natty, let's do this. At nighttime! Oh my gosh. Gonna be sneaking? Let's begin.
Over here, quietly.
Alright, Natty, I'm ready.
I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty.
Okay.
Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Man, I should have just freaking told the truth from the beginning. Hey, yo, Professor Weasley, come on over. You might as well show up too. My gosh, what's the point of hiding the secret? Anyways, I guess I trust him, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't really trust Natty, buddy. I guess she's trusty.
Can't we just bypass
Trusty.
Officer Singer and
Trustworthy.
go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
The ministry.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Alright, then let's go.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Alrighty then, dude. Let's go ahead and holler. I also have not investigated this whole place. Hold on.
What to now?
Hey, shh. This is a secret mission. Can I fly? I don't think I can, because when I tried to get in here while flying, it did not work. So, hold on, Annie. I gotta go save this little guy out here first, alright? It's like how I can fly. What did she say to me when where I had to go or whatever, man? So I guess I'm just going in sneakily, even though I'm barely doing anything sneakily. I mean, we don't even see no enemies just yet, do we?
Revelio.
Yeah, there's no enemies.
I wonder what that does.
The pulso!
That
That's
did
what
it.
that does. What's the point of me doing this? Bring this bad boy out.
Guardium Leviosa.
Okay, we go right here. And then we go ahead and place you down there.
Levioso.
Levioso. Go up here. Bada bang. Man, don't flip on me now.
Revelio.
Was
I
there
need
a
to find a way
chest?
into the
Hold
gatehouse to
on.
open the gate for Natty.
And Natty are just like gone with us though. Like realistically, I don't need to open up the game. We can just have her come with us, but it's okay, Natty. I got this, man. No need to worry. Hold on, Natty. Give me a second. You know, Reparo is gonna be on over there.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Wiggin wheel. Oh, don't worry, I already figured out that way in. I just wanted to see what else was out here. Alrighty. For fudge's sakes. Okay, which means I need to go back and bring this thing on out here then. Grab this bad boy. There we go. I'm here.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Revelio.
I see.
Arresto momentum.
Ah, don't tell me. Okay. I can keep going all the way.
Accio.
Bang. Okay.
Well done. I
There
will
we
be
go.
right up.
Hey!
I knew you
Okay.
could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Sister, you could have freaking come up here with me, man.
Revelio.
Okay, hold on. What is this? Can't believe I have to write this down, but you, Moonamize, don't listen. Push the gate open, don't blast it. I find it blow to pieces again, I swear. Alright, well.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
I mean... Restrain the bees. Oh! Is that what's the name?
Highwing.
Do you
Yes,
know
I
that
mean.
hippogriff?
That's the name.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Agreed. I had to time stop it,
Blast
man.
it.
Or I could have freaking
There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof.
dash forward
Somewhere.
somewhere.
Revelio.
Every time I can explore this whole area, unless I'm gonna end up going.
We hope Natty stays out
I
of
don't think
trouble.
so. Yeah, we all hope that. What does this noise mean again? I mean, who's to say I'm not gonna make any noise, man? Man, I am the #1 wizard on out here on these parts, brother. Ain't nobody gonna mechanic and beat me, that's for sure. Why do I need this?
Compulso.
Oh, you can fall down and bring you on over here. I see.
Accio.
Yeah.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Not to activate Wingardium Leviosa randomly whenever I use this. I press shift, it works. I press shift, it knows it doesn't work. Then I press my left click, it works. I move my mouse up and down, it works. And then when I do the same thing, it doesn't work. This thing is just random, man.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Hey, who's to say we need to be sneaky about this, eh? Get your ace on down here. Nobody's gonna know that I am here, cause I am the best.
Revelio.
Well, that's sneaking games.
Trafficus Totalis.
Freeze a poacher while they are readying their attack. Hey, yo! Shut up. And then boop. And then boop. My goodness, in our first actual sneaking only playthrough right here. Gosh, might as well. Well, I guess we already had a sneaking playthrough. We were learning these locks and stuff. Our first sneaking combat mission, at least. That's something.
Revelio.
Revelio! I don't need to be sneaky anymore. Okay, I go up here. Come on. Whoa.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
I'm sure she's having a blast. Alohomora, open up. I'm going to check all these Chester news. Whole bunch of coins, I guess I'll take it.
Revelio.
You know, to be honest, I don't think I need any more coins.
Accio.
And does this not reach? Nope. I'm just going to go ahead and explore another time then. Oh!
You're going home in a wooden box!
Okay.
Incendio.
Incendio! Get your ace on out of here, man. You were
Revelio.
no challenge. Oops.
Allow me. Leviosa.
Ah!
No! Strictly! Descendo!
Descendo! Get out of here! You are no match for YoloMcSwaggen. This isn't where I'm actually supposed to. Okay, well, this probably is. Hold on. What was on out here, my friendos? Oh my gosh. Delivery, 4 double Neasel. Where's the Neasels? I need. Oh, calm down. I need these guys. Boom. Which one? Puffskin, Niffler.
Revelio.
Where's the one that you guys were talking about? Where's the Neaslers? Oh, tell me they freaking escaped. Alrighty, we rescued them. Level 33. Let's go, shall we? I just saved some of the little beasts. And now they will be forever safe, I guess. For now. Anyways, what is this one? Let's go ahead and get some extra lootage. Master, keeping an eye on my stash. Mysteriously disappeared. The liar cheated out of us. Took what I could and hid it. 20 damned years and treated no better than fools who've been 2 blessed weeks, Manfred. Let's go. Okay. What of it? Oh!
High Wing.
Hello there, High Wing.
Right. There we go.
Ah, lock, same.
There you are.
We're supposed to unlock these guys first, man.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hurry.
Get on the other one. Nope. I was about to say, she's gotta go for him, man. Fly! High Wing, fly! Nice, okay. Where'd these 3 come from, man? Did they just randomly teleport behind me? Oh my gosh, I'm flying this thing! Just fly slowly, decent flight speed. Woo! Fly slowly like this, and then boom.
There's
Let's
the
go.
Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Flying on High Wing here, man. Let's go. Oh my gosh, our first mount. Oh my, let's go. Oh, that slows me down. Go.
High Wing, go.
I was just like, I wonder if I hold shift or whatever, press it again. Or if I have to hold shift for me to go a little bit faster, but no, I'm good. So we're gonna jack this train real quickly, man. No, okay. My, oh my. Ain't this beautiful?
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
I'm sure they can. If only I can freaking move my whole camera instead of just being stuck like this the whole time, but you know, it is what it is. We can only do 360s.
It's incredible, isn't it?
I want to look up and down, but no, that doesn't work, unfortunately. You know, I think it would have been way more beautiful if I can go up and down, but no, all I can do is go left and right. But anyways, it is what it is. Unless I like up my FOV, but I don't think FOV changes does anything at all, man. I already checked, and it looks exactly the same.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Hey. That's just yours now? Okay. And this is mine! Ooh, new item unlocked! Actually got high wing now. Tongo walk, take flight. Wait, hold on. Tongo gallop. Okay, dismount as well. New beast slots unlocked. Okay, high wing, Caligo. My goodness, look at this guy.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Does he now?
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Oh, look at us now! You know, I think the staff is a little bit faster because we can, we can get ourselves like a boost and stuff. But this would be nice just to use, just for like difference, you know, instead of using the broomstick and all that. So, and now we got Caligo, which woohoo! Alright, we got the Lost Child, meet Natty in Lower Hogsfield, the man. Okay, we got that. Talk to Deke, and then okay, I want to go ahead and do that, and then we can go back to this guy, but. I want to go ahead and talk to Natty after, once we do that, and then we are going to be a holler again.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that, Deke has had a thought. He...
Ah! We're unlocking more! Let's go! Woo! What is this? Oh my goodness! Is that where we can put our hippogriffs?
Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts.
Yes!
As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
Okay, I'll find Tobbs. If it helps me, I suppose I could.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
No worries, Deke. I will find your friend though. But first, let me go ahead and talk to... Well, not talk, but check this place out. Whoa! Yeah, now this is nice. This is where I should put my frogs instead, actually. I actually put Nightwing. Oh, we can. If I do this, collect. Hold on. Collecting. Is he always like fed and stuff? Hippogriff feather. Hold on, Deke. Before I go ahead and save your friendo, let me go talk to Natty real quickly here. Then I'll go save your friendo. Is that good with you? That should be good with you. Where are you? Oh wait, we're going inside the Slytherin common room. Oh my, now this. Oh my, this will be nice. Alright then, Sebastian, what you got, man?
You're here. Brilliant.
I am here, my friendo.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt's knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try.
That is not gonna
Don't
work.
get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn.
He does not like us,
Nothing
man.
new.
Ominous
I know
does
where
not
he
like
is.
us.
I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
And your last time, hey,
He's this way.
YoloMcSwaggen. You not remember what happened last time when we spoke to Ominous, bro? He was pissed. Oh, hello?
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
The poltergeist.
There he is. Good luck.
On it. Ominous. I don't think it's gonna work, but we'll see.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
May as well tell the truth every time at this game.
Saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
Aren't you curious about what's inside?
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Okay.
I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear.
Confringo!
The entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that
I'm sorry
logic,
to
3
interrupt
is
you
better
guys,
than
but
2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Oh, you have to do this fast, gosh dang. Here we are.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Is this not the common room? I thought we were going into common room.
Corridors.
But you guys should know this, right?
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
Revelio!
Revelio! We gotta use repair here. Okay, hold on.
It's like a locked door. You may want to look around.
Must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family interests. Reach Scriptorium, I will find evidence. Salazar Slytherin that we realize. I've written to my brother. I know, so I access the corridor entrance. Straight path to reach us. Whatever. I hope that my brother will follow my lead. Study ancestor legacy.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
Reparo.
Reparo!
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice
Oh, so this
The
was...
voice is ancient. Sinister.
Revelio.
Ah, this is gonna be fun. Let's go to this. I think I know what to expect.
Voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Nope, I'm down. Second and third thoughts. None at all.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back.
Alrighty.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Wait for Ominous to open the door.
It worked! Ominous.
Nice.
You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind.
Explore beyond the serpent door.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze.
Confringo!
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. There's more than one gate ahead.
Then look for clues.
My gosh, we really need this. What else do we get, man? We're gonna go underneath here, I guess. And you guys can see perfectly fine, eh? Alrighty. This is nice.
Lumos.
And then we can pick on this. Salazar's Slytherin buried this scriptorium deep with the Hogwarts. Right, I shall lose my way around these dark corridors, descendant and yet feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridors helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make my way through.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome. The dial requires focus.
Art Nocturne said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Right.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Revelio.
Okay, I need to figure out the code here. Got it. So this one we need circle snake, circle snake.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
There we go.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Got that open now.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Lumos.
I got to it first. Nice work.
Confringo.
Totally, man.
Lumos.
Okay, and what's this door all about? Well, we can't use that right now because we don't know what door he wants to open unless it's gonna be that one, but that'll be weird. This one has to be about something else. Surely it's not to open this door, right? It has a horn and then a Z. Horn and a Z. This one, then there we go. Alright, got that done.
Another dial solved.
Impressive.
Revelio. Lumos.
Thank you, brother. Extraordinary, this journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find a scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house founder. Salazar Slytherin is more than we become, I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Okay.
Revelio.
We need a duck mouth and triangle. Got it.
Another
Duck mouth,
sword,
triangle. Woo, that was so close. That thing got me, actually.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Alrighty.
Spotted something ahead.
Lumos.
Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Well, that thing's moving, I guess. Well, since I use Revelio.
I think we're locked in. Again.
Crucio! Oh!
Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Wait, we're not letting it. He's gonna use it. Gosh dang it. Unlucky. I lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. Only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, no one upon whom to do so. Salazar created a malicious challenge. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd invited him here. If he looks for me alone, I'll have led him to his death. Despite our difference, I wish no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry.
Skeleton, where?
She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die.
Now you know Crucio, don't you?
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He has to curse somebody in order for his... I'd rather you ask him. Guess I'll
He
ask him.
does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
Yeah, we'll
Wish
see
we
how
had
this
some
goes.
liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Okay, well, Ominous.
I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution.
Teach it to
If
me.
you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's time to learn Crucio.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell.
Yeah, Sebastian's the most suited right now.
It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Very odd, I want to learn the Cruciatus curse. I want to learn, but you must cast it on me. Teach me, and I'll cast it on you. I want to learn, but you must cast it on me.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
I got you, man. Woohoo! Crucio! Alrighty. Space. Left. Space. F. Right click. Crucio! I mean, he said he's not sure, though.
Ready?
I'm ready.
That's hurting, man. I'm good. I got it.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
Woo! You got Crucio now. Causes most enemies to right in pain as they take damage over time. Okay. Let's go. Crucio.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio.
Revelio. Salazar Slytherin Scriptorium, a secret and well-protected room beneath Hogwarts where Salazar Slytherin appears to have spent time making various long-term plans with respect to the student population and reflecting on disagreements he had with the other founders. Hold on, I gotta freaking upgrade this Crucio, you know what I mean, dude? Hold on now, I have a lot of talent points. Striking an enemy caused by Crucio releases a projectile that curses a nearby enemy. Here, now I'm unlocking that bad boy.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
Revelio.
Got it. Hold on. Let me take a look around as well, my friend. Did I miss? I missed a note back there. Unlucky. Gosh dang it. Alright, hold on, Sebastian. Let me get this first. Oh my gosh, I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen. I had dared Godric's thoughts were aligned. He understood why the calibre of student needed to be exceptional. His falling prey to the ridiculous that Muggle-borns are somehow capable of pure blood. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter. Thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I signed to discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in a chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views. Descendant willing to reverse the damage that others have so carelessly thought. One who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only to save my legacy. Alright, Sebastian, I'm ready.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
I say, I agree.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Revelio.
Can I go back though? That's a real question, man, because I left the note back here, man. Oh, I can't use it right now. Anyways, let's leave the Slytherin dungeon. I'm going to Slytherin dungeon.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Alrighty, we are completing this whole thing, eh? I get the feeling that I was supposed to ask CRUCIO onto
better days.
Sebastian in order for me to actually learn it, because right now it's not working. Well, I mean, I haven't freaking fought up against an enemy, so I actually don't know if it works or not, but guess we'll find out here, eh? I get a feeling that I am supposed to either one, to be a Slytherin, two, not to cast it onto Sebastian, and now I just lost my opportunity to even learn this spell, man. So let's see. Never mind. I can use it. Ooh, now that is good. Okay, never mind. I can cast Crucio. We're back onto Deke's little mission here to go ahead and find his friendo around.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
I think I have not been in here. Never mind. Because I thought I've been in here in the Spinner's Cave. I've never been in Spinner's Cave before. Okay. I mean... Not all. Oh no, it isn't this. Collect. Tomes, you miss your quota. You know what that means. 11 customers will be missing their bottles. Semi-shrinking solution. Because you're foolish mistake, and you will be given no food for a week. Expect you to punish yourself accordingly. I return for the next shipment. Best see bloodied bandages instead of usual idiotic grin. You do not meet your next quota. Plus 5 extra files. You will lose more than your food
Hobbs's
privilege.
master is awful.
Revelio.
He truly is awful.
Tobbs? Tobbs?
Have I been
Deke
here?
sent me. Are you in here?
Dobbs. It's okay, man. I am friendly. You got some spiners up in here.
CRUCIO.
Where the heck did you target, man?
Descendo. Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Confringo. Okay, big boy incoming. Come on then.
Levioso. Confringo.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Okay. Whoa! Okay, buddy. Already fought one of your kind already, so no need to freaking jump scare me, even though I completely missed
Tobbs
it.
was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Confringo.
He is deadage. Master, if you're looking for Tom's, it seems he has dried up all the leeches here and must move deeper into the cave. Tom told his master will wait for him to return. It's much too dangerous for Master to follow, and please be careful of the spiders.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Yeah, did not indeed, my friendo. Hello there, we meet again. I fought you twice. I lost to you once, but that's because you had extra health. Got him.
Is simply too many.
Yeah, you can say that again, man. Crucio's good, man. Hello. Bring me again.
Oh no.
Tobbs!
I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
Master, you find Tobbs' body. The big spider was too much. Tobbs has failed you and deserves this punishment. Tobbs feels weak, sleepy. Tobbs must...
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Rest in peace, Tobbs, man. Sorry, Deke. Your best friend, though, is no longer alive. How the heck did I end up there, man?
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm so sorry, Deke.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
That is alright, Deke. Take all the time you need. Unless you're gonna help me upgrade this room, but I'll give you like a month off. How about that? Anyways.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Hallow. We need to speak with him.
Alrighty. The lost child. Mrs. Bickle.
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
Missing son? I'm sure your son is fine. You don't suppose Harlow took him?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout.
See the
in
smile
forest
that I just
south of
did?
here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave in case he comes back home.
I'll find your son. What can you tell me about Harlow?
Is there any...
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature.
Vicious and murderous. Alright, why would Harlow have killed your husband?
reason?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but
He was convinced that... okay.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Pickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
No worries. Your son will be fine.
Please do not
But
worry,
I'll see-
Mrs.
Yeah.
Pickle. We will bring Archie home.
Never mind. It's no time to be evil right now. Find Archie's hideout. Where could Archie
When I
have
took the
gone?
letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Pickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more.
Alrighty, find Archie's hideout. I don't want her to
This
stop
must be little Archie's hideout.
with the dialogue.
that Mrs.
Oh, I
Pickle
remember
mentioned.
this.
Archie? Archie Pickle! He would not have
This
done
was
to
his
own
place?
hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Revelio.
There! Archie's
The
footprints. He went this way.
footprints. Alright, let's go then. Follow Archie's footprints. Does it stay on forever? That's
I
to
thought we would have
recast
found Archie by
Revelio.
now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Archie, where are thou, Archie?
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Ah! Gosh dang again. Oh, you're not dead. Oof, I'm hitting the freaking thing.
Cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio.
Oh, I see something over here with my Revelio. Hey, it's a satchel or a bag.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way.
Alright, gotta follow his footprints. Oh my.
I have a
Imagine.
bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw.
What do I use for the
I
mushrooms?
hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Yeah, so there's like one way
A
for you
fork
to
in the
explore
road.
this whole area
We
if you
will
don't
need
wanna.
Revelio again.
If you don't wanna go ahead and search on your own, you just wanna do the
Multiple
story.
sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
We don't know if it's Harlow, even though it could be, but yeah, there's multiple. You gotta go right or left. No, never mind, just right. You got 3 footprints here. Hold on, what does this do? I was gonna use a reparo, but that thing moves. Hold on. Oh, wait. I know what to do.
Arrest the momentum.
Arrest the momentum.
Straps. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can capture these guys and now we can use them to ride and stuff, I'm pretty sure, right? There's a whole bunch of them out here.
Revelio.
I would have known unless I did this mission. Okay. Do I need to collect them all? Not really.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday.
Revelio!
I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Alrighty. Oh, I did not mean to hit you, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just freaking jitter clicked too much, man. I was trying to hit the moonstone. I promise I did not mean to hit you. If I did, I would have used something else.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be.
Levioso! Ringo!
Ah!
Expelliarmus!
Move! Okay, I'll get it.
Beast caught in my trap.
Venite! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Glacier!
What?
Rookwood, don't go
Expelliarmus! Alright, anyways, enter the Ashwinder's Charmed, whatever. Okay, this ain't no small tent. What the heck?
So large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Did not expect this tent to be large. Yeah, me neither, man. What the hell? Alright, I feel like we go invisible here, eh? I'm done.
Hush now.
Revelio.
I'm done, Natty. Got a lot of combatants up in here. Gonna be a little bit sneaky here. But not too sneaky. I can go ahead and easily annihilate all these guys if I wanted
You
to.
saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
He's just a child.
Oh, they're talking about him.
It's the sort of thing that would work with his head
Okay, so Harlow's not here. It wasn't Harlow that captured the kid. It was these Ashwinders or whatever they're called. Valio, you guys aren't looking. Okay.
Totalis.
Totalis. Alrighty. That's another one down. Another sneaky mission, is it? Well, technically don't need to be a sneaking mission. Interesting.
What was that sound?
What was that sound, I wonder? Oh, this guy needs to chill, man. It's okay, Archie. I will save you, buddy. Yo, you need to calm down, buddy. He doesn't even notice me this close. Oh.
They got what they did.
Okay. Hold on, Archie. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be allowed to come back down. So, you know, I think the best case scenario is for me to explore this area. Okay, I don't know how to get up there, actually. Yeah, is there a staircase up here? Because, there's a staircase going downwards. I don't see a staircase going upwards, unless this is one right here. Here we are. Archie, my boy. Don't you worry. I am here. YoloMcSwaggen.
You help!
Hello, Archie. I got you, my
Archie.
friendo.
Archie Bickle,
How do you know who I am?
your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
Alrighty, time to unlock it.
Hello, Homura.
Got you, Archie.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie.
Unfortunate.
We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
You just disappeared. Speak with Mrs. Bickle.
Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Was that Natty that just
Mother?
TP'd? No, she's here.
Mother! Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Damn.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
He's already after me.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I
Alrighty.
must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
I got you, Nutty. Level 100 the wizard is on the loose, eh? Okay.
Revelio.
What's up, kid?
What do we have here?
Ah!
A demiguise.
Oi, 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 oi. I'm close to getting myself this level 3 unlocked too. Back on the pad. Go to the map chamber.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen. And I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
Talking about me.
Can be.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
Difficult to say.
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Serona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Perhaps.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
Some bad news.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
Okay.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Rookwood Castle, we go then. I've already been there, to be honest with you, but hey.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Alrighty, which means we got a sneaky-o up in here. Last time we did this, my Professor thing, we got spotted after. Well, I mean, technically it was for, whatchamacallit.
What's that? Better have a look then.
It was like a mini cutscene, so.
Revelio.
My oh my. And don't we love going in here?
Ranrock wants us to find the child, but which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Sounds like a lot.
There's our professor fight! Bada bang, bada bam. Easy. Sorry, Professor, we got a little bit scrappy there.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Yeah, I hate this guy. I don't like his type. Get over here. Bang, bang, bang. Bop. All good. Alright, we got it.
Up there. That's our way in.
Wingardium Leviosa. Follow me, Professor. I have made ourselves a way to get in. Uh-oh.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country.
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container. I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
He's right.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach.
Yeah, we saw him in the first episode of the trailer. I guess cussing.
I allowed you to
when we left.
under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Okay. Disillusionment. Never mind. So much for
Any special
sneaking.
word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Yeah, I hate the... There's so much. Whoa. I'm sorry, Professor. But it has to be done because I hate this guy so much.
I'll kill you when I get
Crucio. Oh wait, that's my teacher, bro. I was trying to hit him. Gosh dang it, man.
You've made a great mistake.
Incendio. Alrighty, we got him out. Since they already know we're here, man, no need for us to holler. Be sneaky about this mission anymore. I mean, doesn't really matter to me, man. I'm down for all wizard and blade. Oh! How'd you get down there so quickly, Professor?
I suppose that's the quick way down.
I suppose so. I see. Oh, wow. Did I do it right? Yes, I did. Okay. Because I probably had to do this pretty fast. Okay. Nothing up there? Oh, I can't Revelio. I don't think there was any Revelio. Find Charles Rockwood's portrait.
Revelio. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Goblin tracks. Alright, hold on, Teach. There's something auspicious out here.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I found it.
I
Hold
heard
on.
something. I was hoping that was you.
What's up?
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
I'm ready. I deserve to know more first.
Sir, surely I've proven myself. In light of what's
Okay,
happened, perhaps you
mind.
should tell me
Probably
everything.
not right now.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Okay. I did not go straight, by the way. Hold on, before I go, let me go ahead and see what's over here. Absolutely nothing. Investigate. And here I
would join you
go.
if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Understood, Professor. See you after I complete this a second trial.
Revelio.
Okay. Any Chester's around? Question mark around? I don't seem to understand this trial. Oh well, let's head on upwards. And then take the staircase to the zoo. Interesting, hold on. Nope, okay. I thought that was gonna do something else, but I guess not. Revelio! So how does one?
Revelio.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we go ahead and do this. Hey, what's the point of me
Revelio.
going in here? There's a chest.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
No, calm
Revelio.
down. If I go this way, it doesn't do anything.
I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of it. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Now that's cool. I'm gonna go back. Bada bing, bada boom. No worries, I know what to do. Never mind. So you want to make this smaller then, so that we can use Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. And then a little bit backwards. So there we go. And then we go back. Grab this bad boy. Do I even need this, actually? Yeah. I don't need that. I can just jump this. I just needed it for the chest, that's about it. Okay. Anyways, next to do. All good. Okay. Well, we got ourselves a chest to the left. Bang. Does this go down? Guess not. All good. Alright.
Revelio.
You already know I'm gonna be getting all the chests up in here, man. Try to, at least. Alright, we need to go ahead and get ourselves that. On the bench, a little side quest. Okay, well then, that's not how you get that. Whoa! What just happened, bro? Interesting.
A pillar was blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Easy. What if I hit it again? Oh. So how do I... Interesting. Can I make this? Ain't no way I can make that, bro. No shots at him. How do I get this? That needs to change. Ah! What is this? Where does this come from? I just went backwards and then all of a sudden... Wingardium Leviosa! Come on, man. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so that's kinda... Wingardium Leviosa. Ah! If I do this... I figured it out. Grabbed it. Ooh, an upgrade. Alright, well, for now, it's not a full upgrade because, some upgrades to my actual thing, so... Yeah, anyways, I guess we go forward now. We don't have to go through that portal again. We're gonna be fighting something. Hold on, let me get this thing. Alright, let's do this. Dang! This ain't a boss fight, isn't it? Like a mini boss fight? I guess it is. Oh!
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Crucio! Arresto Momenti Ascendo!
Alright.
Revelio!
Got him. Hope I use a potion for that, but I thought I said that I could do something with it. Oh wait, no, I need to upgrade, that's why. It's like, why isn't it regenerating when I use my spells again? It's because I need to get the room of requirement potion thing upgraded, so... Yeah, alright, anyways,
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
I mean, you just hit that 24/7, but first, so we fight this thing.
Revelio.
Ah. Well, I destroyed it. Ooh, hold on. What if I bring this with me? Never mind, hold on. I do this. Ooh, that turns into a chest. No, it does not turn into a chest. Hey, isn't it a chest? Can't I grab this now? Now I can get it, finally, my gosh. I think there's any other chests around, so... Yeah, okay, trippy.
Revelio.
The real trippy, if I do say so myself. There's a chest on over there. Revelio. Any chests around? No, just there. This thing's gonna make it rotate, but what if I go inside now? That's what's gonna hit. Brother, you're invisible! Which means I need to go this way. It's like game glitch. Oh. Easy as that. Alrighty. Got him! Interesting.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Perhaps there is a way forward. There we are! This works now. Bop. Bop. And then let's go ahead and holler hipsters. Turning around until I completed this. What happens if I grab it?
Revelio.
And before we need to. Not for me to get something, but probably not. Whoa, dude. I am strippy. 64 coins. Okay. And anything there? Nothing. Alright, well, oh my. Yeah, you think I'm a... Oh, it doesn't seem like these guys are gonna move, so... Well, that guy is. CRUCIO! Bada bang. Oh, bada boom.
Revelio.
My oh my. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. What is this?
Revelio.
Okay, so that's one. Came from there. What's over here? That seems to be the like exit area, so let's go ahead and take a look whatever this is. Okay. There's a chest up there. Can't go through that. What does this do exactly? Oh, I see. Ooh, we got it. Ah, that's what we had to do for that. Got it. The main area we go. Heavy user of Elio. Got some Wigan Weld potions, but only needed one because I only used one. All good. Whoa! Thing just turned bright. The lines just went on. Flashbang. More Wigan Weld. Oh yeah, we usually do boss fights. Okay, this is gonna be our second boss fight. We'll see how difficult this guy is and before. We're gonna have to go through every time. What the? Woo! I had a feeling this was what was gonna happen. I was like, and before I had to go back and forth here. Oh, I didn't even see that. Ah! Oh, dang it, man.
Accio, incendio. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
What?
Arresto momentum.
Ah, you had to freaking timing it.
Defendo. Infringo. Glacius.
Got him. Alright. What's next? A real boss fight here now. CRUCIO. Got him. All good. GG's, my friendo. You were no match for my CRUCIO.
What a relief.
What a relief indeed. We are finished. Time to exit the room and check out you. Oh wow. So we're literally gonna be taking on 4 trials here. Wonder who's gonna be the 3rd one that we're gonna go ahead and talk to. The 3rd of the wizard makers centuries ago. Okay, wizard and witches. Charles Rookwood memories.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadora's travels.
Isadora.
Do come in.
Yep, let's see her father being all fine
Please,
now.
have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you.
Uh-oh.
Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
They say not to do this, man. You're just gonna erase his memory?
Isadora.
Nope. From his heart. That's part of his soul, is it not?
What have you done?
I took his pain.
No, you took his soul.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold.
That's what Ranrock's using.
But the traces of that magic
Okay.
are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
So how much did she collect? Cause she was a lot for that big orb over there. At whatchamacallit, Rookwood's castle. Honestly, that resembles like the same magic, no? At least the color did, so yeah, that's what Ranrock's using. Got him. Terrible news.
You're
Well,
back.
you guys already knew.
And in one piece, no less.
Alrighty. Percival.
It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready. What did Isadora remove from her father's chest?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
Neve. Okay. That's not how I would have spelt it, but
How do you do?
interesting.
I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor.
Alright, it's time to learn some new magic spells, eh?
I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
We shall indeed. Oh my, winter time already! Goodbye Halloween and welcome Christmas. Alright, time to get a whole bunch of mail now. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, usually whenever we complete these missions, man, we always get a whole bunch of mail here. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna be it for this episode. So y'all see you guys after this. Look, come on.
I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Oh, read
When you
mail.
have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
Ah. Hold on now. Okay, well, we'll be taking a look at the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.